All right, so we're diving into something pretty juicy today. We're talking about music videos going viral on YouTube. I mean, who hasn't dreamt of hitting that upload button and watching those view counts explode?
It's definitely a shared dream. And while there's no guaranteed formula, there are definitely some strategies that can seriously up your chances.
Exactly. And that's what we're digging into today. We've got some interesting research to unpack here.
It's going to be interesting to see what we can pull out of it.
So let's start with the obvious one. Content is king, right? But what does that actually mean when it comes to making a music video go viral?
Well, it's less about following a checklist and way more about tapping into something that truly connects with people. Think about some of the videos that have gone mega viral.
Like Gangnam Style, that was huge.
Exactly. Catchy hook, that quirky dance.
I still can't get it out of my head.
It's those elements that grab you. Relatable stories, strong visuals, those things stick with people. It's about leaving a mark long after the video ends.
It's about creating an earworm, basically. But an earworm for the right ears, right? That brings us to our next point. Knowing your audience.
Oh, absolutely. A heavy metal band is going to have a very different audience than, say, a bubblegum pop group. You have to speak their language.
So true. Like, imagine a death metal band collaborating with a beauty influencer. It would be something else.
Definitely unexpected.
But speaking of reaching the right people, the source talks a lot about SEO. And I know it sounds very website, but it's huge for YouTube, too.
It's essential. It's how people actually find your video in the first place. It's about using the right keywords in your title, description, tags. Think of it like this. If your song's a heart-wrenching ballad, using terms like emotional ballad or breakup song can help the right people stumble upon it.
So it's like creating a viral recipe. The right ingredients attract the right clicks. You need that tasty title.
Exactly.
Okay, so you've got amazing content. You've nailed the SEO. What's next? How do you actually get those views?
Well, you have to be your own hype squad. Promoting your video across your social media is essential. Don't be afraid to get creative with it. And paid ads can be super effective too.
Yeah, I know. Nobody loves spending money, but think of it as an investment. It's about getting your music in front of a new audience that's actually interested in what you're doing.
It's like giving your video that extra boost.
Totally. But you know what's even more powerful than just sharing on your own? Teaming up.
Absolutely. Collaborating with other YouTubers, especially those with an overlapping audience, can be a game changer.
It's like tapping into an already engaged fan base. But even with all that, hitting upload isn't the finish line.
Nope. This is where engagement comes in. Replying to comments, interacting with your viewers, building a community around your music.
It makes a difference. Imagine getting a reply from your favorite artist. That personal touch.
Exactly. It keeps people coming back for more.
And that ties into the next point. Consistency.
So important. Regular uploads are like your favorite TV show. You know when to expect a new episode, and you're hooked.
Like knowing Wednesday night is pizza and your favorite show, you're already looking forward to it.
And speaking of keeping track, analytics are your best friend.
Now, some people find those intimidating, but
They're not about just seeing big numbers. They're about understanding those numbers. Who's watching? What parts of your video they engage with most? It all feeds into making your future content even better.
so it's like having a conversation with your audience, but through data.
Basically.
So to wrap this up, going viral, it's not some magical thing that just happens.
Right. There's no magic button, unfortunately.
It takes effort. Understanding your audience, creating content that resonates, strategically using all the tools YouTube has.
It's like tending a garden. You need the right conditions and constant care for it to thrive.
So here's a thought. Think about your favorite creators. What keeps you coming back to their content? Could you see yourself incorporating those elements into your own work?
Because ultimately, no matter what you're creating, it all comes down to connection.
And who knows, maybe that connection is what takes your next video from a seed to a viral sensation. Until next time, keep those creative juices flowing.